now that I'm 6 months out post ACL reconstruction, and that's right, I used my hamstring graft because I thought it would be the best thing for me, but that goes to my first con. I feel like I can talk about the pros and cons now that I'm 6 months out, because I am going through. I'm halfway there. Everything is going well, but one con is I'm not sure if the hamstring is the best graft to have, because a lot of people are saying that patella graft would be the best if you're an athlete and you want to go to do like high activity movements, and I consider myself, you know, there. I feel like I have the right to say I'm an athlete. I want to be super active. But hey, I went with hamstring because I didn't want that front knee pain for the rest of my life or for a long time, because I already had tendonitis in the front of my knee, which sucked. Like, I didn't even want to play soccer, and that happened like my freshman year in college, so I did not want that to happen. But that's my first con. I feel like it's just hard to understand yourself, and until you get to 12 months, you don't know if the hamstring graft or the graft that you pick is going to be the right graft for you. So just do your research. I went hamstring graft, and my surgeon was super happy with that too, and he's really specialized in hamstring grafts, so I feel confident. But it's kind of like one of those things that I don't know how it's going to turn out at the end of a whole year, you know. So that's the first con. Kind of a pro, I don't know, just take it as it is. The other con that I hate is the inactivity. When you start feeling good, like 4 months, you kind of feel like you could do anything, and especially like play soccer. Like, you guys watched my last couple of videos ago, when I was at 4 months, I was juggling a soccer ball and I was feeling really confident, but still, like, that's not even halfway through the process, so I had to take it back and step back and take it easy. Juggling was totally fine, but I was starting to do things that I knew I shouldn't probably do, so I just stayed away from soccer still, because I was getting too excited. So that's another thing, the excitement of having your knee finally feel stable, starting at like 3 to 4 months, and then just understanding that it's a whole year process, and it's not just the first couple of months when you start feeling good. Hey! Hey! What the heck? Dozer, is that pissing you off? Oh my god. The other con is the first 2 months. They're hell, guys. If you get through the first month and a half to 2 months, you're set, because sleeping, like I'm gonna talk about later, and how to sleep properly is horrible, guys. Like, you guys don't even understand. If you're about to go through it, and if you already have, it is horrendous. Like, sleeping hurts so bad. You have to sleep with your leg elevated like the entire time, and once you get cleared to sleep without elevated, you still have to wear a brace, because then you won't be turning it, and it's horrible because you won't get that comfortable. But I'll show you a couple techniques. But sleeping the first couple of months is horrible. Like, I would have to wake up during the middle of the night just to make sure that my leg doesn't get stiff on me, because it started hurting with the brace on. To my last con, I would say is, guys, and I just thought about this, and it just, oh my gosh, I hate it. And it's just the insecurities you have in therapy, and like pushing through that mental barrier when you're doing new activities at therapy, like balancing and jumping on one leg and landing on that one leg that you tore your ACL on is horrible, guys. It's like the only thing that scares me when I'm at therapy. Like, when I'm jumping, it's game over. My knee's like, I don't want to do it. I want to protect myself. You're not leaving the ground. You're staying planted like Dozer is right now. Planted on this earth. You're not leaving. Cut the wings off. But you gotta push through mentally, guys. The mentality is half the battle. If your physical therapy, once your surgery is good and it's done with, then you gotta get through the mental aspect and just physical therapy and believing in yourself, guys. You have to believe that you'll get back to where you were and be better than what you were before the injury. should we give Dozer one more snack while I'm out here? Dozer, only a part of it. Hey, you gotta do something good. Sit. Good. Dozer. Ooh, oh my gosh. Now we're moving on to the pros, guys. First pro is having your friends and family help you out throughout the whole thing. You really know who your real good family members are and your friends are when you can't move a single thing or go get a single thing, and you have people reminding you to take your medications and stay on top of you that you're doing the right things. Like, I've been so fortunate to have the best family members and friends to help me out through this process, and that is definitely my #1 pro. Like, I'm so happy. My other pro that I would say is finally feeling that your knee is getting stable. It's such an achievement to finally feel that stability in your knee, because I had my ACL torn for about 5 months before I got reconstructed, because I had to let the swelling go down. I wanted to strengthen my leg before we go into surgery. But like, finally feeling that stability is just outstanding. It's just, I can't even explain to you how good it feels. It's amazing. And the last pro I can think about is definitely just seeing yourself progress and knowing that you're gonna be a lot better than you were before the injury. I'm working on things that I never had to work on or like think about, just because, you know, my knee was perfect, so I didn't have to think about learning how to balance, learning how to land and jump, learning how to run again. And now that I'm doing those things, I learned a lot about my body and what I can do, and I can push that mental boundary that I always thought I had. And now I just feel like a flipping beast. Like, I know when I get to a year that I'm gonna be turning up, I'm gonna be balling out, I'm gonna be playing well, and you guys are gonna be there to see the progress. And also, I need to do my 6-month exercises next, guys, but I'll leave that for the next video.